Coming off that 34-21 victory over Peninsula, North Torrance now turns its attention to number 14, South Torrance. The Saxons come in at 5-3 overall and 1-2 in Pioneer League play. South comes in at 3-5 overall, looking for their first Pioneer League victory. Some North stats from last week. Vincent Aleman had 106 receiving yards and a score. Kchole Mataele-Juarez added 81 yards on 3 catches. Jason Lewis ran for 80 yards and 2 scores, while North's defense held Peninsula to 186 yards. There is a ton of familiarity between these two staffs. I'm going to read some thoughts from Todd Croce. We know South will get the most out of their team and play as hard as humanly possible until the final whistle. He jokingly said he's hoping Coach Mishler gets tickets to see the Dodgers in Toronto instead of attending this game, but he knows both teams won't have many surprises due to the awareness of what each other possess in terms of ability, scheme, and determination. He's expecting a typical crosstown battle, so throw the records out the window. Some South stats. Chase Spahr threw for 275 touchdowns and 275 touchdowns. Chase Spahr threw for 275 yards and 4 touchdowns, but also threw a pair of interceptions as the Spartans dug themselves into a 20-0 hole in the first quarter against Torrance. South's ground game was held to 20 yards. The Spartans only ran the ball 11 times. Jakob Kerekes had 118 yards receiving, and Denver Schneider added 109. South coach Matt Mishler was on the staff at North for 16 years and said that he has many friends, former coaching colleagues, and former players on the staff. He knows this game is going to be a real challenge. He knows what a good job they do at North, and he would not be here today if Coach Croce did not give him the opportunities that he did. He followed with, I think this game will be even more challenging because North is in a position they're not used to. They need to win knowing who they have next week, Torrance, and where they are in the standings. They will be prepared and ready for us. One of the keys for South, Mitchler said, is to take care of the ball. He said South turned the ball over too many times, resulting in Torrance touchdowns. The Spartans also have to do a better job up front and execute for all 48 minutes. He also said defensively, they have to force more turnovers, limit big plays, especially after the kind of game Von Reinhardt had. This game could be a tipping point in both teams' chances at the playoffs. If you lose, you make your last game a must-win, and even getting a chance at an at-large bid in the playoffs is not a sure thing. All right, who needs this game more?
I want to say North. Because one thing about teams like South and also Hawthorne, they're gonna probably check in as a Division 12 or 13 maybe. And you get if you get the 4 wins for South, maybe that gives them a shot to get in. Maybe, not really sure, but I think North we need it because of what's ahead next week with Torrance. But maybe that sort of gives South an opening that maybe they catch North looking ahead. They put up some points in their last all their league games. They put up a lot of points. I mean, last week the points came in late, but you look at the game against Santa Monica, and then there was a game against West, a non-league game. They put up a lot of points as well. So I think North needs it more. But if South can get it, that'll certainly help their cases.